Welcome, holy beings. I am so grateful that you are here with me on Mother Mary's Apothecary YouTube channel. And I just want to start by giving thanks because this video is all about gratitude, abundance, celebration, and rest. So if you aren't familiar with the Maybon festivities, also known as the Fall Equinox, celebrated on September 22nd here in the Northern Hemisphere. This is the time where we reap what we've sowed all year long, right? It is the time of harvest. So this coming couple of weeks as we lead into this very auspicious time of year is really a moment to reflect. This is not a time to really initiate anything new, my holy beings, but instead this is a time to take stock and to conclude all of those important projects that you began, that you started off in the new year with, okay? So January, February, March, April, May, June, etc., leading up into the fall equinox. My notes are about to fly off. What are you grateful for? What seeds have you planted? What have you grown? And what are you about to harvest? Okay? Because this is the fuel that is going to sustain you throughout the winter months, the colder months that's coming up. So fall equinox, same length, day and night. And once we transition over, we are now going to head into what we call the darker months as we lead into winter, okay? So this is why this is the opportune time to really check in with yourself and think, what have I planted? What have I, really wanted to manifest in 2021? And, have I cultivated all of that? Am I celebrating all of my accomplishments? And is there anything else I need to do to really conclude this chapter in my life? And in the Wiccan religion and the pagan traditions, Maybon is the name of the celebration, or Mabon. The great sun. Okay, so Maybon, who is the Welsh son of light, or he's the child of light, and he's born from the great goddess herself. And he actually gets kidnapped, according to the myth, and goes to the underworld. And this is a myth that we see in many ancient traditions and cultures of the sun setting and then eventually rising again. Great opportunity to mention that video I posted for the spring equinox, when the sun, the day and the night are of equal length as the sun begins to rise. Okay, so here we are coming through. So it's a cycle, and we're coming through, finishing off this cycle of growth, and now it's time to reap all that we've planted. So it's a great time for getting together with loved ones and sharing in that abundance, okay? Never taking too much, only what we need, and then knowing when to really give thanks, and so that you're able to share with others. What else did I want to say about that? So it's really getting in tune also not only with our own personal projects, and it can be in all sorts of endeavors, career in particular. If you've been trying to sow some seeds to become more successful, to become more bountiful, more financially independent, create wealth, certainly this is the time to take stock of those efforts and the rewards along the way. You can also check in. It's a time of honesty. It's a time when farmers would take stock in what worked, and how much they had, what was going to sustain them for the coming cold months ahead. So we've got to remember that these lessons are ancient wisdom teachings that are applicable now more than ever, okay? Now more so than ever, while we're still navigating through a challenging time, that we are free, we are sovereign, we are grateful, and we are abundant. And all that we have is the energy and the intention that we put into the seeds that we plant, that grow, and that come to fruition. So some of the tarot cards that really resonate with this particular time of year are the Empress, and I always have her close by. You can do fabulous meditations with some of your favorite tarot cards, the Empress, the Emperor. The Nine of Pentacles in particular is a fabulous card that really resonates energetically with this time of year. Justice is another one. We're balancing again the energies of light and dark, day and night. Wheel of Fortune, because this is really the wheel of celebration of the year and of the magical Sabbaths, the holy days, the holidays that we celebrate. And I want to say it again, and also knowing when to take rest. You've worked so hard all these months. You're about to celebrate, reap the benefits, take stock, and be honest with what's worked and what have been some of the challenges, because this is all just a learning curve for each and every one of us. We're here on Earth. This is the Earth Academy, as I like to call it, right? So let's see, what else I want to say. Great time to remind you to eat seasonally. Okay, this is so important, holy beings. We want to be in tune with the cycles. We want to be in tune with nature. We want to eat with the seasons. So shopping local, going to your farmers markets, buying local produce so that you're in tune with Mother Earth, with the seasons, with the seeds that have been planted and are harvested in this particular time of year, and with the farmers, the local farmers that have been growing this amazing, these amazing gifts for us to sustain ourselves. So some of the fruits and vegetables associated with this time of year, apples in particular. I've got my apple right here. And before I go any further, I can say anything like pumpkins, gourds, squash, corn, of course, are all associated with this fall equinox, with these days of celebration, with this great Sabbath coming up as we head into the astrological sign of Libra, which is all about cosmic balance, right? And if we look at an apple and we cut it along its equator, right, which is so incredible because this is when the sun is getting closer to the equator and makes its downward journey south. So if we cut an apple along the equator, its equator, what we have inside, look at this. Okay, this is the magic of nature, where you have the pentagram right there in the heart of nature, baby. Okay, that's sacred geometry, which is representative of all of the sacred elements: the earth, water, fire, air, and spirit. Okay, so this is a very sacred fruit. We talk a lot about that. And the sacred geometry in the fruit, and all that we are grateful for as we celebrate Maybon or Mabon here in the Northern Hemisphere. So just take stock, holy beings. Eat fresh, eat local. This is a great time of year to get all your fresh fruits and veggies locally. to start to prepare for the winter months. Maybe some preserves, start jarring things, and then wear those beautiful autumn colors so that you really vibrate on an energetic and emotional level with this great cycle that is occurring. So, the golds and the reds, the fiery oranges, the bursts of what else, like maroons, and it's just so pretty. And you're going to really fire up and stoke all of that energy and that gratitude as you harvest. And then you just want to give thanks and you want to share that with your loved ones. What else did I want to share? And, these are like reminders. I've already said it's a great time to complete those projects, holy beings. So wrap things up right now. And wrap things that are ongoing, and then start to sow the seeds, at least as you take a step back for the spring. Because whatever you're going to put in the ground right now is going to stay dormant until our spring equinox, right? Till we cycle through again. What else? Is there anything else I want to say before I sign off with you today? Oh, if you're into wearing stones, amber in particular, anything that's an amber color is a great stone to wear this particular time of year. I'm going to bite into this fruit of immortality of life and of the sacred feminine. Everything comes from the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine. Mother Earth is giving back. That is why the great sun, Maybon, is warm from. So delicious. Eat organic. Okay. Very important. Eat organic. Stay focused. Reap the benefits of all that you've planted and be grateful. Give thanks. Give thanks for the air. Give thanks for the birds. Give thanks for nature. Give thanks for Mother Earth. My God, Gaia, she is so beautiful. 7-day vegan challenge. Try to go plant-based. If that seems like a stretch, try one meal. Take it one day at a time. And notice all of the multitude of benefits you will reap from that. Anyway, I think that's all for today. I'll have some links on this sacred holiday and sacred time of year. But, holy beings, be grateful and celebrate this autumn equinox. Be the empress, be the emperors that you truly are. Share with loved ones and friends. I have to keep chewing. If you have any questions, hey, Val, V, how should I put this into practical application? I mean, all of these celebrations on an esoteric level and mythological level sound awesome, but what am I supposed to do with that? Okay, well, just take a deep breath. Exhale, and then ask yourself, what am I grateful for? What have I planted? What's ready to be harvested? What can I do different for next season? What's going to sustain me throughout the next coming months so that I can be grateful every day for something? Okay? So stay holy, stay healthy and happy, my holy beings. Mother Mary's Apothecary, if you want to book your own private virtual tarot reading with me, V, don't hesitate. Just write to me at info@MotherMary'sApothecary.com. And if you like the channel, this is a new budding channel. I'm going to start interviewing guests. I just want to start connecting with one or many, same energy put into it. because this is a satsang, this is a community, this is a tribe, this is a coven, like-minded individuals who are interested in being grateful, in being healthy, in staying holy, of course, and healthy, right? Okay. All right. Awesome. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, write to me, V, celebrate the fall equinox, breathe in, exhale, ha, and amen. Thank you so much, holy beings. Thank you. Don't forget, celebrate September 22nd. Every day is a time to be grateful. Amen.